How do you stop an attack if somebody has a bat, if somebody has a tire iron, or maybe it's just a brick? We've heard stories of looters grabbing bricks and attacking people. So what if somebody's coming at you with an object trying to strike you? What I have here is not a bat, it is not a tire iron. This is actually a tripod. And the reason I'm sharing this is, one, this is the first thing I saw tomorrow that resembled some kind of striking weapon. And also, self-defense tip, you can take this on an airplane. You can put this in your carry-on luggage. So when I fly all over and I need to do training and I need to film some videos, I put this in my carry-on. I have flown with it. It has never been a problem. Now, of course, that doesn't mean it's not going to be a problem for you because we know TSA can stop anything and whatever. But all over the U.S., I've not done this overseas. That's my caveat. But I've flown all over the country with this in my carry-on, never ever been stopped, never had a problem. And of course, this makes a good striking tool. It's made of metal. It would not feel good to get whacked with this. But what if you're on the other side? I'm going to tell you that right now. If you have no idea who I am, my name is Jason Hanson. I'm a former CIA officer, and I've trained thousands of people over the years in self-defense, personal protection. And my goal is to make you safer, to make your family safer in the crazy world we live in. And I had a viewer question about this. Hey, Jason, I'm worried about all this craziness. I'm worried about these random attacks where you hear somebody getting beaten to death with a bat. What if I'm in that situation? I'm going to tell you right now. First, we know that the bat, people like to wind up. And guess what? Even if they don't have a bat in their hand, all these knucklehead criminals like to do some haymaker while they're coming up and they wind up and they think they're going to punch your lights out. If they have a bat or not, or a tire iron or whatever, once they're doing that wind up motion, you have to crash into them. You have to close the distance. Clearly, if somebody's sitting here striking like this and you just freeze, which unfortunately too many people do, you're going to get whacked with that bat. But guess what? If I go in, if I close the distance, I'm not going to get whacked. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to have my friend Ashton. He's going to come in here. We're going to do it slow motion, and then we'll speed up, and I'll show you exactly what to do. But if he whacks me right now, and I just stand here, clearly, he's going to hit me. He's going to strike me. If I step into him, he's not going to hit me. He's not going to strike me. But I don't just want to step into him like I did. If Ashton, again, he winds up, I'm going to step into him. Very easy to do, guys. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to put up like that. And it doesn't matter if he's even a little more forward. My forearm, and this is my forearm on my left hand, I'm going to come up here. My right hand is going right into his shoulder. So one more time. All of us, we know when attacks happen, we're going to put our hands up to protect us anyway, but step into him and have your forearm hit somewhere on his arm. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't matter where it is. And have your hand go right into the shoulder area. I'm going to have him do this a little harder. I'm going to crash into him a little harder. I'm going to have him tell me when it starts hurting. Because even though it doesn't look like it'll hurt your attacker, I promise you, if you are going full force, it will not feel good. And I'm not going to go anywhere near to full force. So start coming up. So did you feel it at all? Okay, so I'm going to go again. He comes up here, like that. And after you do this in a while, it'll hurt like crap. They will develop a bruise. So I'll go one more time, not hard, but if they come in and I see them, all I'm going to do is that. And you can hear that kind of smack move. And it doesn't matter how strong you are. It doesn't matter if you're, I've trained thousands of women too, is all of us can stop if we come in like that. And maybe you're up here, maybe you're here. As long as your forearm is going somewhere here, as long as you're hitting this area. And most people, you have this wide area. So if you get a little lower, if you get to the side of the neck, it doesn't matter because it's close enough where you're stopping. Then of course, once you're in here, you can do a nice knee to the crotch. I can do a headbutt. I can take my hammer for as soon as I stop it, I can come out here. So you do need to go to some type of move. Once he is completed, or once I've completed stopping it here, I'm gonna quickly go into other moves. That way this attacker is down. Awesome, thank you, Ashton. That's something easy to practice. Have a friend, have a family member, even if you don't have a tripod, even if you don't have a bat, like I said, they can come up here like they're throwing some kind of roundhouse haymaker, and you can go in and you can remember forearm, and we're stopping there. I'm stopping my forearm, his arm, so the bat doesn't hit me. This hand's going into the shoulder, and do it hard. Have a friend or family member do it to you so you can see how it feels. Because in your mind, you may be thinking, that ain't gonna stop anybody. But once you have somebody do it, like how I just did it to Ashton, you will see if you really dive in there, it's crap, it hurts, it's jarring, it will stop them, and then headbutt them, knee them, do whatever move you would like to do. That, my friends, is how you stop somebody who's about to strike you with a bat, tire iron, whatever it might be. Also, if you want to know more self-defense moves, definitely click on the link below. You'll know what I teach, what I use, how I protect my wife and kids. And one other thing before I go, if you don't mind subscribing to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I love what I do. I'm incredibly blessed to love what I do. And so subscribers like you help me. So please subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please let me know how I can help you. Post in the comments. God bless you. God bless your family. And of course, God bless our country.